whop is by far the best platform out there for creating a paid community. So in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to set up a paid community using whop. Whether you're selling a high ticket coaching program, a low ticket recurring community, a high ticket community, a free community, it doesn't matter, whop is the place to be. And the reason why is because it lets you do everything you need inside of one platform. You can have course modules in there, you can embed websites, you can use it for payment processing, you can do direct messaging, chatting, forums, literally you name it, it's in there. So in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to set everything up. Without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so to make your paid community on whop, first things first, you're gonna go to whop.com/sell. It's going to be linked in the description, and then you're gonna hit start selling. So it's gonna ask you to name your whop. So I'm gonna name my community Get Fit Fast. So this is a fitness coaching community, and I'm gonna hit next. You're gonna select your category out of any of these. I'm going to go ahead with fitness, and then I'm gonna hit next. And right away, it's going to say, hey, welcome to whop. So first thing you wanna do once you're inside of whop is add apps. And what an app is basically, courses, chat, forums, whatever it is that you need for your specific community, you can add it in here. You can add as little apps as you want, or you can add as many as you want. I'm gonna cover the apps that I think pretty much every whop needs. So first things first, you're gonna need a chat so your community members can communicate. So you're gonna go ahead and hit add app, let it load. Next up, you can pick who's able to post in this chat. So I'm gonna hit everyone, default username colors, and then I'm gonna leave this. And then next, you're gonna wanna hit access and pick who has access to this chat. So you can make it free or you can make it paid. So in this case, I didn't create a product yet. So we're gonna go ahead and create a product, and then you're gonna pick, do you want it to be free? Do you want it to be paid? I'm personally gonna pick paid because I wanna make money. So you click paid, and then you hit continue. And then next up, it's gonna ask you, oh, do you wanna do a subscription or a single payment? So in this case, this is a fitness community. I want recurring clients. So this is gonna be a subscription. I'm gonna hit continue. And then for the price point, you put it up here. You can put as much money as you want or as little money as you want. For subscription period, you're gonna wanna hit 1 month. So this means it's gonna bill them every single month. You can add a free trial if you want. You can add an initial fee. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna hit continue. And then next up, you can pick if you wanna make your product visible to the public, if you wanna make it hidden, if you wanna make it hidden with a password, completely up to you. So I'm gonna do visible public. The reason why you'd wanna do hidden secret link is if you're selling high ticket and you don't wanna reveal the price point to people and you wanna gatekeep it behind a sales call, you're gonna go ahead with the second one. However, if you're fine, people seeing the price point, you want them to do an instant checkout themselves, just go with the first one. For all low ticket communities, pretty much just go with the first one, and then boom, done in seconds. So now we have a product, and then we included the chat app inside of this product. So now what this means is, in simple language, everyone who has access to this product and pays $100 a month instantly gets access to the chat. Now, I don't know about you guys, I don't want to charge someone $100 for just a chat. So what I'm going to do is go and add more apps. So you can add a course. So you're gonna go ahead and click add app. So once you hit the course button, it's gonna say create your course now. Right before I do that, I'm just gonna give access to everybody who's paid for the Get Fit Fast community. So I'm gonna check mark that. I'm gonna go back to setup and hit create your course now. So give your course name, how to lose weight, and then I'm gonna hit continue. Course tagline, I'm gonna say, get fit before the summer ends. Some clever copywriting right there, hit continue. And then you're gonna wanna describe what's inside. So just for speed purposes here, I'm gonna say lose weight quick, and then I'm gonna hit continue. And then boom, we got our course live. So now we're gonna take a look around, and it's gonna prompt you to upload your course videos. So how you're gonna do that is you're gonna hit lesson 1, and then you're gonna upload an MP4 file. The thing with whop is it's super secure. It basically does this in a way where people can't steal your course videos. And whop is the only platform where I've seen this executed efficiently. It even watermarks it if someone tries to steal it, so it's super, super good. So basically here, you're gonna upload an MP4. Boom, so my video just finished uploading into whop. Now to rename the lesson, I'm just gonna click up here and say mindset, how to get in the right mind frame. Kind of, I could have probably done that better, but just for the sake of this tutorial. So once you have your first lesson added and you want to add another one, you just hit new lesson. You want to go for multimedia, like pretty much 99% of the time. However, you might want to do text, video, PDF, completely up to you. I'm going to go ahead with multimedia because it lets you rename the lesson. It lets you upload a video, it lets you upload files, and you can even put text down here. And you can even make it look super pretty by hitting the /. You can put a heading, hello, and then you can put different stuff like that. So remember, rename the lesson, upload your video, you're ready to roll, make as many chapters as you need, and boom, you just launched a course. So that's how you do it. And in terms of the chat and what it looks like, you can just hit chat preview as a user and say, yo, hello world. So boom, now we got a chat, now we got a course, we can push this live and start making money. And the cool thing is you can put these together inside of a folder. So I might want to call this low ticket. So I'm gonna hit here and rename folder, call it low ticket because it's $100 a month. And then also you can rename the chat. So here I'm gonna name this general chat. So general chat. And then for courses, I'm gonna name this weight loss course. So boom, this might be your low ticket product. However, you might want to have a high ticket upsell, which I highly recommend doing. So you're gonna want to go to products, hit create product, and then name it keep the weight off. This is going to be our high ticket, because our low ticket for $100 a month, we get them in, we show them how to lose the weight, and now it's a whole new thing to keep the weight off. So that's going to be our upsell. So I'm going to hit keep the weight off. I'm going to make it paid, continue. So for this one, I'm going to do a single payment, and it's going to be $4,000. And it's going to expire after 4 months. So I'm gonna hit custom duration because 4 months isn't an option. And then I'm gonna put 120 days here, which is equivalent to 4 months. Hit continue. I'm gonna make this hidden, so it's a secret link, just because I'm gonna be doing sales calls for this high ticket program. So I wanna make sure people don't actually know the price point before they hop in, because it might prevent them from wanting to join. So I'm gonna hit hidden, secret link, continue, and done. Boom, now we got our high ticket. So now what we need to do, just like last time, is add apps to this high ticket. So what I'm gonna do is make a new chat, and I'm gonna go ahead and name this high ticket chat. Now you don't actually wanna name it high ticket chat, name it keep the weight off chat, whatever you want. I'm gonna go to access, and then I'm going to only put the access for the high ticket. And then I'm gonna go ahead and also create a course for the high ticket. So same thing, go here, add app. And then once it loads in, we're gonna go to access, put it for only the high ticket. And then I'm gonna go to setup, and I'm gonna make the course. So just for time's sake, I'm not gonna do that again since I already walked through it. You rename it, you can put it like this, and then rename the folder to high ticket. Now just to walk through a couple other apps, there's also forums, which is super good for announcements. So you can go ahead and add this app. We're going to bring it into our low ticket folder. And then this is going to be used mainly for announcements. So I'm gonna rename this, call it announcements. And then I'm gonna go into it and hit access. And I'm gonna go here and check mark this just so that everybody who has access to the low ticket community gets access to these forums. So now I can go ahead and preview it as a user and make my first post. So I'm gonna say, welcome to my community, bro, and then post this, and then boom, now we got our first post up. So I can use this for announcements. Hey guys, new course modules up. Hey guys, new videos up in the platform, whatever. I can just put that right in here. So now we got our product built. We can literally launch this and start making money today. There's a ton of other apps in here. Just for time's sake, I'm not gonna go through them. However, there's nice descriptions here for every single app, and you can also use the search bar to find more apps. And if ever there's an app missing that you really think should be here, you can just request an app in the top right. Now, just to show you what a fully built out WhopP looks like, I'm gonna go inside of Internet Money. So in here, you can go to resources, community, courses. There's literally everything you need inside of here. So I'm gonna give you a rundown. So the way that the Internet Money guys set it up is there's the intro course. So you click into here to get access to it. Intro, business models, funnels, how my 8-figure company works, so on and so forth. It shows the durations. And then the user can just click through these courses, watch them as they go through. And then they're gonna get a progress bar on the top here that says when it's complete, once they check mark it. And then next up, there's a chat. So I just dropped a message. I said, yo, what's up? And then there's an announcements thing, which is pretty much just a forum. We have WhopP feedback, post your wins. There's also an onboarding call here where they directly embedded their Calendly. And then they also have an affiliate system inside of here. So this way their paid community can grow on its own. And then they also embedded a web page inside of here, which is their high ticket product. I actually edited this video on screen if anybody was wondering. And then there's also ListKit, which is their software company, which is another upsell they have embedded within this paid community. So as you can see here, they literally just embedded a web page, which is something that WhopP allows you to do. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So what you're going to want to do that is go to add apps and then hit website and add your app. So I went ahead and embedded my agency's website, which is tickscale.net, just in case I want to upsell some of these fitness guys on my agency services. So now when I hit preview as user, it's going to pop up my beautiful agency website. It's going to show all of our amazing case studies, and everybody is going to love this and book a call with us and get upsold into our agency. Now, obviously my agency offer isn't congruent with the fitness offer. This is just for example purposes, but one important thing you want to do, guys, is never forget, go to access and then make sure to give access to the low ticket community, the high ticket, whatever you want to do. So now the next thing I'm going to cover is how to make multiple payment links for your high ticket products. So what you're going to want to do is go to products and then go to your high ticket product. And then once you're inside, you can create multiple pricing options. So this is the pay in full price. They pay you $4K up front. They get access for 120 days. And let's say your sales reps watching this, they want to know how to send a payment link to a prospect live on a sales call, get that PIF. PIF means pay in full. They're going to hit copy direct checkout link, and then they're going to go and paste this into the browser, and then boom, the prospect's going to be able to pay. So I didn't finish setting up this new WhopP just for example purposes, but usually it's going to look like this. So boom, this is what it's supposed to look like. I just made this right now for example purposes. It's going to allow them to type in their credit card info and pay right here on the side, and then they're going to get instant access to your product. So let's say you want to charge someone a split pay. Here's how you do it. Most split pays, they take up more money up front and then less money after. So here's how you'd set that up. You hit create pricing option, hit paid, hit continue, hit subscription, and then continue, and then you're going to choose a price. So this is for the amount that they're going to be paying recurring. So let's say I want to charge somebody $2,500 upfront and then $1,250 a month for 3 months after that. So I'm going to go ahead and put the subscription amount up here. And then for the subscription period, I'm going to put 1 month, and then I'm going to add a free trial, which is going to be 30 days. And then I'm going to add an initial fee, which is going to be $2,500. I know that was super confusing, but let me explain. Basically what's happening here is they're not going to be charged the subscription amount for 30 days, but there's going to be an initial fee for $2,500. So pay me $2,500 today. 30 days later, there's going to be a $1,250 subscription that's going to start. So that's how it works. So next you want to hit continue. And then after that, you always want to hit hidden secret link for your high ticket products, hit continue, and it's going to create the plan, and then you're going to hit done. So now we got this set up. And then if I paste the direct checkout link inside of my browser, this is what it's going to look like. $2,500 upfront. And then after that, it's $1,250 per month. So congratulations, you just created multiple pricing options for your high ticket product, because you don't want to be turning people away just because they can't pay in full. You want to always have split pays. Another super cool thing about whop is direct messages. So if you wanted to, you could run your whole company on whop, which is why I like it so much. So anyways, this is Hunter. Shout out to Hunter. He's messaging me. He's saying, yo, what's up? I say, yo, what's good? And then he could see that message. And the button I click to access messages is right here. And if I wanted to create a new message, I hit here, and then I can search up a user, and then boom, I could just direct message him right away, hit create, and then boom, I'm gonna be like, yo, what's up? So I'm not gonna send it, but you get the gist. All right, so the next thing we're gonna talk about is the dashboard. So once you're inside of the dashboard, it's gonna look like this. And one thing about whop is you can literally use it for payment processing. So for my coaching program, I use whop, and the reason why is because Stripe is notorious for banning people's coaching programs. So many of my clients at my agency have gotten banned on Stripe. Even myself, for my coaching program Stripe account, it got banned within 2 weeks. That's because we got too many customers. But you can literally just run your whole business on whop. Now here, this is what your payout screen is gonna look like. I'm gonna blur out all the numbers because this is for my coaching program. But here you see lifetime net revenue, pending balance, available to pay out, in transit to bank. You can withdraw it whenever you want. You can see all your payouts here. Next up, you can go to payments, see a list of everybody who's paid you. You can even go to disputes and see if you've had any disputes. I'm gonna unblur this just to flex I've had no disputes. And then next up, there's the operations section. Here you can get reviews. Next up, your users are gonna leave questions here. Next, we have cancellation reasons. So if somebody cancels from your low ticket or your high ticket, they can leave a cancellation reason, and you're gonna be able to view all of them right here. And then there's even a resolution center. So whenever a user opens a case in the resolution center, it's gonna show up here. This is useful for resolving issues with your users before they escalate to a dispute, because you do not want to get any disputes. And then next up, we have the affiliate section. So you can invite affiliates to affiliate your product, and they can get paid out, and you're going to get paid out, and overall everybody wins. They even have a milestone section where you can get a phone call from whop, a handwritten letter, merch, trip to NYC, you name it, they got it. There's even an internal CRM where you can see people's names, emails, phone numbers. You got it all inside of here. Next up, there's a home dashboard where you can see your MRR, your ARR, your gross revenue, new users, category ranking, marketplace ranking, you name it, it's here. One other thing that's amazing about whop is their support is literally unmatched. If you click into it, it literally tells you we typically reply in under a minute, and this is not cap, okay? I've used so many softwares as a business owner, I'm sure you have as well, and they'll always tell you, oh, we reply in an hour, or we reply in a day. Usually it's way longer than that. Whop is super customer focused, and they want you to succeed, and it's in their best intentions to help you succeed and make money on the platform. So you can contact them just by clicking this button here, and then you can talk to a person. You hit this button, you won't be talking to a robot, it's going to be a human being. This is so blessed. Like with Stripe and all these other platforms, they usually always try and push you to a robot. Here you can just hit talk to a person and you're good to go. So that concludes how to build out your paid community inside of whop. Whether it's low ticket, high ticket, free, literally it doesn't matter. Whop is the spot to be because it allows you to do everything in one, even payment processing. Guys, I can't stress this enough. Stripe is literally gonna ban you, so you need to be on whop. My coaching program got banned on Stripe, and a ton of my clients did, and we got them all on whop, and then they were instantly able to take payments. So if you guys want to get access to whop and build out your paid community today and start getting paid online, hit the first link in the description. Also, if you need help getting more traffic or converting eyeballs into your paid community or high ticket product, YouTube is definitely one of the best marketing channels used by the top sellers on whop. So if you want to get more paid customers through a YouTube organic sales funnel, hit the second link in the description, check out all of our amazing case studies, and book a call. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.